Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to PEPE update today. So we're still consolidating from the last update that I actually made. There was a small fake out yesterday, and this is what happened here. You came down, you made this fake out, you came up here, and eventually you came back up again, and now you're still consolidating. So I do not really know how long you're going to consolidate. It's actually been 4 days that you have been consolidating for quite some time. Now, the only logic and the only reason you consolidate is, number one, is you create a lot of doubts when the market is choppy. You create a lot of doubts. Number two is you make people doubt themselves. Not only are they going to doubt and feel anxious about the trades, but the thing is, since you have pumped up so high, you will have latecomers who want to join the party when the market has pumped. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's a bit risky, right? I'm not saying it's an entirely bad thing to buy something that has pumped up, because you never know, it can actually continue to go on and move even higher. So there's always that. But the problem here is, if you buy now, you'll just probably buy at the resistance, which is just not a very recommended thing to do. But who knows, we can still smash through this supply zone and continue all the way and move even higher. You never know. So right now, all you've done is you've come up here, you've made almost a double top in there, and you're just failing to break the neckline of the double top to go a little bit lower. But now, on the other hand, I am also looking at Bitcoin, and Bitcoin today closing is going to be quite important for Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin has reached the technical target, extended even a little bit higher from the technical target, but the daily time frame is kind of a dangerous time frame that I'm looking at. If you look at the daily right now, we are about to have an evening star. So basically, these three candles back to back here are the biggest hint that a reversal can happen for Bitcoin. And one of the biggest places for Bitcoin to come down to can actually be $108,000. However, if Bitcoin catches more bullish momentum and breaks $122,000, comes up like this and continues higher, then I think it is quite possible that we could even smash through it and maybe even try to reach $156,000. That could be a possibility. And if you wonder where did 156 came from, it is actually a very, very long channel on the daily here. As you can see, that this is a trend line going on for Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin once, when you zoom out, you have this one touch rejection, another touch right over here with a rejection, and then it actually makes sense to just go up here, maybe get rejected at 154k, and then finally drop down to maybe 100k and come back down again to this long support zone right over there. So just an overview of how Bitcoin is looking like, so that we can actually get to judge what Pepe is going to do. But right now, on the short-term time frame, at least on the daily, you can see that Bitcoin is looking quite dangerous to go down on the daily, because if you make an evening star and you fail to cross like $122,000, that can actually be very, very bad for altcoin, especially even Pepe. So Pepe also has come up to this supply zone at 1323. Now, personally, I would actually just say this, if things just go down, retest a little bit, you can try here and trade the double top by itself. Right now, the market is consolidating, and during consolidation, especially on the 1 hour, the 15 minutes time frame, you'll just get confused with all these candles that are going on and whatnot. So any direction is possible. Today I might say it's going to do this and go down, or it can even consolidate, come up again here and consolidate and make sideways movement like this. So with every pump, with every dump, you're just going to think that, oh, maybe it's getting bullish, it's getting bearish, it's getting bullish. And especially people just love to scalp, right? With quick money, everyone needs quick money. So it's not a bad thing, but it gets very, very tough. However, if you do identify some support and resistance, you can trade along the way. So let's say this upper resistance is happening. So if Pepe decides to go up to maybe 1329, you could actually get a short position here and scalp it, right? You can scalp the short position with a stop loss maybe, and then it goes down, you have like a 10%, which is still pretty decent, right? It comes down 10%, you make another purchase, you win another 12%, it goes up. So support and resistance in this way. if you want to trade this 15 minutes time frame and the shorter time frame. So that's all for the video, and I'm going to see you the next one. Love you.